Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Afton and this is Cooking with Afton. Well, in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make delicious steamed fish. You don't have to use no expensive fish to make this recipe. You can use a cheap fish. Like for example, I'm using Banga fish to make my steamed fish and veggies today. So I'm going to show you guys step by step how to do it, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Give my video a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you guys will be notified whenever I upload another video. Alright, and you guys can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram at Cooking with Afton. And I want to ask you guys to please watch the ads in my video. When you guys watch the ads, that's helping me out a lot. And also, if you guys would like to support or donate to my channel, you can click the link below for my Cash App or my PayPal, alright? And all my measurements and ingredients for this dish is also in the description box down below. Okay, so let me just show you how to make this delicious steamed banga fish with some veggies in some delicious coconut milk. Let me just show you my ingredients. Hey guys, so these are my ingredients for my steamed fish. I have 4 banga fish here. I have some coconut milk, mustard hot sauce, some ginger powder, black pepper and garlic powder. We also have some butter here, fish seasoning and some vinegar. Over here we have some tomatoes, cube carrots, fine leaf thyme and some pumpkin. And for our veggies we have some grated ginger, grated garlic, sweet pepper, onion, bell pepper, wiri pepper and some shallots. So the first thing we're going to do is season up our fish now. So the first thing you can do is season up your fish. So I have some Maggie's fish seasoning here. So I'm going to put the fish seasoning all over and mix it up here. As you can see here as well, I cut the fish, so you can also put some of the fish seasoning into the fish so the fish would have flavor. So you're going to do that to all of your fish. Alright, and then you're going to put some ginger powder, you're going to put some garlic powder and some black pepper, and you're going to mix it up all over your fish, and then you're going to turn your fish over and do it to the other side as well. Alright, oh, and we're going to put some mustard hot sauce. I'm gonna mix this up and then turn it over and do the same thing. So we'll be back. Seasoning both sides of the fish. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna season inside of the fish. So you're gonna put some fish season inside of the fish, because you don't want the fish to have flavors outside and not inside. So you're gonna put the fish season inside of the fish, and you're gonna put the remaining ginger powder, black pepper and garlic powder, and I'm going to put it in the fish. Also, I'm going to put a little bit of the garlic inside of the fish. Alright, I'm going to put a little grated garlic inside of the fish, and also grated ginger inside the fish. Alright, and you're going to let this marinate. You can let this marinate overnight, or you can let it marinate for maybe like a couple hours or so. But I'm gonna let this marinate for about an hour, alright, in the fridge. So we'll be back. Okay guys, so I just took my fish out of the fridge. It has been marinated for an hour. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna put on a pan and you're gonna pour some oil in it. And when it's hot, I'll show you guys the next step. Okay, so my oil is hot, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna fry up your veggies. So you're gonna put your bell pepper, shallots, grated ginger, garlic, onion, sweet pepper, and pour everything into the pot. Right, and now you're gonna fry it up. You're gonna let this fry up for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, we'll be back. Okay guys, it's been 3 minutes. My veggies have been frying up. So you're gonna do now, you're gonna put in your Chinese thyme, tomatoes, some pumpkin, and some carrots. I'm going to mix this up and let this fry up as well for another 3 minutes. Okay, so we'll be back. So as you can see here, my veggies have been frying up for about 5 minutes. I'm going to stir it up. And now you're going to put in some vinegar. Also, I'm going to put in some, I didn't show you this earlier, but I'm going to put in some mango achar, about a teaspoon. And I'm also going to put in some Jamaican jerk seasoning, about half a teaspoon. And then I'm going to mix this up. Alright, these two is going to give it a wonderful, delicious flavor. Alright, so what you're going to do now, you're going to pour in your coconut milk. I have 2 cups of coconut milk here, so I'm going to pour in my coconut milk. And I'm going to taste it to see if it needs any other seasoning. Okay, so after you put your coconut milk, you're going to put in 2 cubes to give it a little flavor. And so also has some black pepper and ginger powder, leaf back. So I'm just going to pour it into the pot here and stir it up. So my veggies has been boiling for about 15 minutes. So what you're going to do now, you're going to put your fish into the pot and let it steam. Alright, so you're going to put in the fish one by one. I have 4 fish here. So what you're going to do, you're going to pull the veggies aside. Try to pull the veggies aside and press down the fish. Pull the veggies aside again and press it down. What you can do, you can take the veggies and put it on top. Remember, the veggies finished cooking, right? Yeah. I'm going to put another one. I'll try to put 4 inside. Just like this. And then I have 1 more here. I'll try to put in the 4th one. Alright, and push it down. Put all the veggies up top. Try to press down the fish and put all your veggies up top. Alright, so what you're gonna do now, we're gonna cover our pot and we're gonna let it steam for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so we'll be back in 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, I forgot one thing. So before I close the pot, I'm gonna put in some butter in it, alright? And then I'm gonna close it down and let it steam for 20 minutes. We'll be back. Okay guys, it's been 20 minutes and as you can see, my fish finished steaming. So I can't turn this over, so because if you turn it over, the fish can loose up. I don't want it loose up, so I'm gonna turn off my stove now and plate it, and then you guys see the end results. With this steamed fish, I'm gonna be eating some provision, some sweet plantain and some potato and some dumpling as well. All right, so plate it now and let you guys see the end results. We'll be back. Okay guys, so this is end results from my Guyanese steamed fish, and the fish I'm using is Banga because that's the cheapest fish right now, and it's very affordable right now. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this steamed fish video, and I hope you guys please give my video a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you guys will be notified whenever I upload another video. And you guys will follow me on Instagram, Cooking with Afton, and follow me on Facebook, Cooking with Afton. Alright? So I'm gonna enjoy my dinner right now. Oh my god, this fish tastes so delicious. I already tasted off camera. I'm not gonna eat on camera because I'm looking like a hot mess. Anyway, happy Easter to all my subscribers, and I hope everyone is safe and stay in your home, guys. Stay at home, right? So I hope you guys enjoy watching this cheap quarantine fish, steamed fish video. All right, take care and see you in my next video. Bye.